Hello beautiful friends! Today I am so excited to be filming a Christmas cozy mystery recommendations video. These are 20 Christmas cozies that I have read and just really enjoyed. The first 3 are Christmas themed cozy mystery series where you can start at book 1. The whole series is Christmassy in one way or another. Then we have a bunch of cozy mysteries that are Christmassy within series. So a Christmas cozy mystery recommendation video from me would not be complete without the Christmas Tree Farm mystery series by Jacqueline Frost. I know I bring this up every single year, but it's just that good. It's just that good. I'm completely caught up on the series. I think there are 6 out in the series. This one's called Stalking Around the Christmas Tree. And we have our main character, Holly White, in this. She lives in Mistletoe, Maine on her family's Christmas tree farm where they host the Rudolph reindeer games every single year. So there are always so many holiday festivals, holiday games, snowman making competitions, gingerbread building competitions. There is no lack of Christmas festivities packed into these books. It is the most Christmassy thing I've ever read in my life and I love it. So this is a fantastic series. I love Holly and her family. I would read these in order. Every single book in this series takes place at Christmas, so you can start right from book 1. But Holly and her family, they have such a cozy, lovely relationship. I love the setting and the town itself. Oh, I wish it was real. I want to go so badly and I absolutely love it. She also has a friend named Cookie Cutter, who I love, who has a goat named Theodore, who you'll just fall in love with. Absolutely. So this is a fantastic cozy Christmas series. I could not recommend more. A more recent favorite for me is the year-round Christmas mystery series by Vicki Delaney. I do have one of the books. I actually haven't made it this far into the series, but I just finished book 2. This takes place in Rudolph, New York, and it is Christmas there year-round. The entire town is Christmas themed. Our main character is Mary Wilkinson and she runs a beautiful gift shop called Mrs. Claus Treasures, and she has all these ornaments and handcrafted goods from local artisans. It's super cozy. The only thing I don't get about this series is her shop assistant, Jackie, drives me crazy. I don't know. I think she's supposed to be kind of funny, but she also just drives me crazy. I don't know. Is it just me? Let me know. But everything else, I love Mary. She's got a fun relationship with her parents. Overall, very cozy. The town itself is super lovely. I love her best friend who's a baker. It's perfect. There's so many fun Christmassy mysteries in this series. I have read the first 2. It is a great series on audio, but I'm looking forward to reading it both ways. She also has a big dog named Maddie, which is short, I believe, for Matterhorn. It's really cute. So I definitely recommend this series. Again, the whole series is Christmas themed, so you are good to go from any book in the series. Another completely Christmassy themed cozy, from what I can tell, is the Killer Chocolate Mystery series by Christina Romero. This is book 3. I have an arc right now that I'm currently reading, Deck the Halls with Homicide. This one just came out in October. It's really good. I'm halfway through it and just loving it. But I have read book 1 in this series, which is called A Christmas Candy Killing, before, and I really enjoyed this. This one features a bookshop / chocolate shop and 2 twin sisters, Hannah and Alex. Our main character is Alex, and her and her twin sister run this bookshop chocolate shop together. Hannah is a chocolatier and Alex is a big reader. They're both big readers, and they have this bookshop chocolate shop, and the chocolates are all themed after poisons. Which just sounds, it's goofy, it's funny, and I love it. But each of these books centers around different fun Christmassy events, and Alex is quite the Grim Reaper, as the town calls her, after finding many bodies. This one in particular has a holiday lights festival, but each book has different festive Christmassy themes to it that will scratch the Christmas itch for you. So definitely recommend this series. Another one that is newer to me that I am really looking forward to diving headfirst into this season is the Mrs. Claus mystery series. This is by Liz Ireland, and I've actually read a short story that was Halloween themed from this series, and it was really fun. It's a very funny, whimsical series. More there are some supernatural elements because we are talking the North Pole here, okay? Our main character is Mrs. Claus, and she's not the Mrs. Claus you would typically picture. She is younger. She has recently married Santa in the first book, and she moves up to the North Pole, and it's quite an adjustment, as you would imagine. And in the first book, an elf is murdered and she gets involved in the mystery. There is some magic and stuff in this, of course, because it is the North Pole. So if you're looking for a very whimsical, lighthearted, fun, cozy series, this is a great one. Again, every book in this series has a certain degree of Christmassy magic in it because it takes place at the North Pole with the Clauses. So really great one. And now we're gonna go ahead and go into single books in the series that are Christmassy themed. This is a newer to me series that I have been flying through. This is book 3 in the series. It is Christmassy themed. It's called A Blend of Betrayal by Simone Steer. This is book 3 in the Cafe Crimes Cozy Mystery series. There is a Boston Terrier in the series, which, if you guys know me, if you've watched my videos before, I have a Boston Terrier and I grew up with them. They are very precious to me. And this one is just darling. Our main character in the series is Parker Hayes, and she moves to the town in the first book to open up this cozy cafe. And she's actually leaving behind a career as a true crime podcaster, which I really like. I think gives her just a little bit of an interesting perspective as a sleuth. And she's looking for a cozier time, a small town living. Things don't go as well as she wanted in the first book. Of course, a murder happens, kicking off the series. And in this particular one, she goes to this annual tree lighting ceremony in the small town of Magnolia Grove, and a body is found. And it's quite a dramatic reveal. I really enjoyed this one. These are very short. They're about a little over 200 pages, so these are really quick-paced cozies. They are all on Kindle Unlimited. If you have that, check the series out. But I am now 3 books into the series and I am just enjoying it. I'm ready to binge it. There's something about the writing that's just so bingeable. I feel like I've used that word a lot in describing this, but it's just really bingeable. The characters are really likable. There's some really interesting subplots building throughout the series, and I just really love it. It's just such a heartwarming series, and I love the cafe and like coffee elements. Really, really fun. Next we have Blackmail and Babinka by Mia P. Manansala. This is part of the Tita Rossi's Kitchen Mystery series, featuring Layla as our main character. She is a Filipino-American. In the first book, she helps at her Tita Rossi's kitchen, which is her aunt's restaurant, and then she later opens the Bruja Cafe with some friends. It is a lovely cafe. I love the descriptions of the food. There's a lot of fusion kind of foods with different cultures, and I love it. In this book, it is a Christmassy cozy, and her long-lost cousin Ronnie comes back after like 15 years. He just shows up and a murder happens and he is a prime suspect in it, and Leela works to clear his name. I really like the series. It does have a little bit of a darker tone in terms of some of the topics it covers, but still very much a cozy, and this one had some really great Christmassy scenes from what I remember when I read it. Alright, if you're looking for a series that you can truly jump around in with absolutely no spoilers, this is the Jane Austen Mystery Series by Laura Levine. There are 2 Christmas editions within this series. One is called Death of a Neighborhood Scrooge by Laura Levine, which I have yet to get to. I really want to read it. And then Nightmare on Elf Street, which I have read and adored. So the premise for the series is our main character, Jane Austen, is a modern day freelance writer. She takes a lot of odd jobs to make ends meet, and it's a very comedy heavy series. It's very self-deprecating. It's probably not going to be for everyone in terms of the humor, but if you like the humor, it's hysterical. It's so funny. Like, her cat's name is Prozac. Okay, so just to give you an idea of the humor here. So in Nightmare on Elf Street, which I believe was a short story, she actually works as one of Santa's elves at a mall because she's really desperate to make ends meet, and Prozac causes so many problems for her in this book, and of course a murder happens. It is just hysterical. This is like a laugh out loud kind of series. It is really funny. I absolutely adore it. There is absolutely no like character development or growth or like really continuing subplots to the series, so you can really just jump in wherever. There's also these hysterical emails from her parents who live in Florida, and they will email her with different sides of the same story, where the mom's saying what the dad did and the dad's defending himself, and it's so funny. It's like one of my favorite parts of the books. So that is a series you can truly jump into. Lots of holiday cozies within it. I would really recommend checking it out. Candy Cane Crime by Amanda Flower. This is part of the Amish Candy Shop Mystery series. I feel like if you've read like 1 book in this series or have a good idea of the premise, you can just jump into this. It is a novella. I listened to it last year and it was lovely. It actually features the main character Bailey's cousin, Charlotte, who has grown up in the Amish community, and she is in charge of this candy cane exchange for like donations where people leave little candy canes with messages. She starts to receive these kind of messages from her own kind of secret admirer, and then there's also a mystery surrounding some stolen candy canes. So this one is technically not a murder mystery, but it is a really sweet Christmassy cozy. If you're looking for something short, sweet, simple, this one is so cute. I absolutely love it. Holiday Homicide from the Secret Bookcase Mystery Series by Ellie Alexander. This is book 1 in the series. I don't have a physical copy of A Holiday Homicide, but that is book 4 in the Secret Bookcase Mystery Series, and it is delightful. There are gingerbread decorating competitions going on, and we're talking like intense, serious gingerbread competition. It is so fun. Our main character in the series is Annie Murray. This takes place in Northern California, and she works at an Agatha Christie themed bookshop. And she also has a criminology degree. She was planning to go into criminology when her roommate and like best friend Scarlett, who was also in the program with her, disappeared. So this series actually has an overarching mystery about Scarlett, her roommate, but each book is a complete mystery within itself. I especially liked A Holiday Homicide because of the theme. It was just so fun and festive, really heartwarming. The characters in this, like the other bookstore employees, will really just grow on you. I love Fletcher. I love her cat, Professor Plum. There are so many sweet characters in this, and I would really recommend the series as a whole, but if you're partway into the series or looking for a Christmassy one from the series, that is a really fun one. Another really fun book that is super whimsical is from the Sugar Shack Witch Mystery series. This is a supernatural cozy, and this one's called Gingerbread and Grimoires, and this is book 2 in the series, so not very far in. I would recommend reading book 1 if you can. Our main character in this one is a witch. She has some very special, unique powers, which are discussed in book 1, and her and like her love interest have to discover this grimoire to help Santa save Christmas. So it is very lighthearted and very fun. Super fun, fast-paced, cozy reads. I would really recommend it if you enjoy a whimsical mystery. Another one I would recommend is from the Joss Miller series by T.R. Moody. It's called Mint Flavored Trouble. I don't have that exact book physically, so I'll pop a picture on the screen, but this one features our main character, Joss Miller. She is in her late 20s. She is a barista and a true crime podcaster, and you get to read transcripts from her podcast, Cold Justice, in this book, which I really like. It's kind of a mixed media sort of thing, which isn't as common in cozies as it is in like thrillers. So I'm really excited to see that in a cozy mystery. And in Mint Flavored Trouble, it is a Christmas Eve cozy where someone is murdered at this like Christmas arts event, and our main character gets involved with that. And I just really enjoy Joss Miller as a character. I think she's super empathetic and relatable. I love the coffee scenes. I love the podcasting scenes. It's just a really interesting, unique cozy series, and I just wanted to recommend book 3 in this series if you're looking for a Christmas option. A Zappy Little Christmas by Paula Charles. This is the 3rd book in the Hometown Hardware mystery series. I'm actually currently in the middle of this, but I have read book 1 and 2 in the series and really love it. And our main characters in this are Donna Carpenter and her daughter April is kind of like a good side character. Donna Carpenter is a widow. She is in her 60s and she runs this hardware shop that her and her husband had founded together. And in this one, her and her daughter April invite one of their elderly neighbors to join them on this Christmas light tour of all the beautiful lights. This takes place in Pine Bluff, Oregon. It's a gorgeous setting. I loved the fall cozy Ask Me No Questions in this one. And while they're on this Christmas light tour, of course, the neighbor spots a body, and that kicks off the investigation. I really love this series. I really like Donna as a person and a character, and I think her relationship with her adult daughter is really like relatable, and I think it's just a really fun series. I think the hardware shop is really unique as a setting. I don't think we have too many cozies with that kind of theme, and I love the Oregon setting, so this one is a really fun one to check out. High Spirits by Carol J. Perry. This is book 2 in the Haunted Haven mystery series. It is lightly supernatural. The main character inherits this beautiful hotel in the first book from an unknown person, which is part of the mystery of the series. And in this one, she is trying to decorate the hotel on a budget. So she's going through the previous owner's Christmas decor, she's on a shoestring budget, and she finds out that the movie theater is doing like a 12 movies of Christmas kind of event. She gets involved with that, and a body is found at the movie theater. This one is lightly supernatural because there are ghosts that haunt the hotel, and our main character can actually see and talk to some of them. But otherwise, it's not heavily supernatural, it's just kind of a whimsical touch, which I really like. She also has a golden retriever named Finn, who is adorable. So this one is a really fun, like lightly supernatural cozy series that I would recommend. Next, I recommend Tide and Punishment by Bree Baker. This is book 3 in the Seaside Cafe mystery series. If you're looking for something with kind of a warmer setting, which actually the Haunted Haven one takes place in Florida, so this one is also a beachy setting. Our main character, Everly Swan, runs an iced tea shop. So not your traditional snowy Christmas, but this one takes place during a rare winter storm that hits the area, and one of the characters' aunts, Aunt Fran, is running for mayor when her opponent is murdered and the aunt becomes a suspect, so Everly gets involved. I love the covers for the series with the gold. It's so cute. Next, I recommend A Deadly Chapter by Jan Fields. This is a series that's actually written by multiple authors. It's the Secrets of the Castleton Manor series. It's very bookish and fun. Our main character in this is Faith Newberry. She has a cat named Watson. You do get to read little snippets from his perspective, which is really fun. And in this one, there's a Charles Dickens society like group that comes to stay at the Castleton Manor. and it's really lovely because it also functions as this beautiful hotel. Every single book features like some unique group of characters that come to stay at the hotel. Lots of fun events. There's like a Charles Dickens themed ball in this. It is so fun and Christmassy. I feel this series doesn't get a lot of love, and I really wish it did. They're very short, and I feel like you can definitely jump around in this series a little bit more than your typical cozy. Not a lot of subplots. Overall, it's just a really fun series, very lighthearted and just cozy. I like it a lot, and this one with the Charles Dickens society theme in particular really grabbed my attention. Murder at the Christmas Cookie Bake Off by Darcy Hannah. This is book 2 in the Beacon Bake Shop mystery series, featuring Lindsay Bakewell, who buys an old lighthouse and refurbishes it into her home and a bakery. So cool. She also has a Newfoundland in this, and he is the sweetest dog. His name is Wellington. I love him so much. And in this one, there is a big Christmas cookie bake-off in town, and of course Lindsay will be participating as a professional baker, but the competition is steep and someone ends up murdered at the bake-off. The ending for this one really surprised me. I read this in January of this year, and I still remember thinking, wow, that's a good ending. Like, I really enjoyed it. And in general, the series is so well written. The mysteries are really good. The characters are solid. There's so many fun, unique, zany characters throughout this, big personalities, and I love it. Her best friend Kennedy is an influencer, and she's just a hoot. She's hysterical. The Christmas cookies descriptions, oh my goodness. If you're looking for a Christmassy baking cozy, this is it. This is the one. You'll Regret It by Annie McEwen. This one is book 4 in the Northwoods Cozy Mystery series. This is book 3. I don't have book 4 physically, but I read the arc. It's coming out in December actually, so coming soon. If you have read this series, just, you know, something to keep your eyes out for if you're looking for a Christmas cozy. I love this one. So our main character is Emmy Cooper, and she works with her family at this lakeside cottage resort that they own. It's called Cooper's Cove. It's really cute. This takes place in the Wisconsin's Northwood, and You'll Regret It has such good snowy fun scenes in it. And unfortunately, Emmy, having some bad luck as she tends to in these books, discovers a dead Santa during the Christmas celebration in town. So I really recommend the series. This one is book 3. It's right before it, and it's called Snow Time to Die, and it features a huge blizzard and some really great snowy scenes. So this is also a great wintry, Christmassy pick just because of the heavy snowstorm. It feels perfect for this time of year. Next, I recommend The Cajun Christmas Killing by Ellen Byron. This is book 2 in the series, so not very far in. Our main character is Maggie Crozat, and her family, the Crozats, own this plantation B&B. They also have an adorable dog, as you can see on the cover here. And in this one, they have this nasty reviewer who keeps leaving really malicious reviews online, and they find out they're actually staying at the B&B, and they are murdered, of course, which makes the Crozat family all suspects because they had a motive to get rid of them, and Maggie has to work with an unlikely ally in this one to solve this and save Christmas. I love this series so much. I really love Maggie. She's a great character, very like heartfelt, passionate character, artistic, which I love. And her family is great. Her parents and grandma are all wonderful characters. I only have one left in the series, and I'm so sad about it. And that is everything for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know, what is your favorite Christmas cozy mystery? I would love to know. You guys give the best recommendations. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I post new book content every week on my channel within the mystery genre and lots of cozy reading vlogs. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!